Welcome back, guys. So today we've got a Polaris Sportsman 850. It's an old ball catcher, so it's had a pretty hard life. It's been sitting for a couple years and they parked it up because it started pumping oil out the engine breather. So we're just going to start by seeing if we can get it to run as is, then we can diagnose the problem and sort that engine out. Let's get into it. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is install a battery. Just got to work out. Positives, a couple of negatives. Now the battery's connected. Just going to turn this key on. See if the screen lights up. See if we can hear the fuel pump running. So this screen actually lights up, so that's a good sign. I can hear something running. It could be the electric steering or fuel pump. We'll just turn that off. It's a good thing we got power there. So down here on the fuel rail, there's actually a little Schroeder valve. So we'll just push this and see if any fuel comes out. So there is a little bit of fuel coming out there. Might just hold that in and turn the key on, see if it pumps fuel out. So it did actually pump a little bit out at the start there. Not really doing anything there now. Electric steering seems to be working. Alright, I'll just see if we've got any engine oil in it. So we are going to try and wind it over. Seems to have enough oil in there. I'll just pull the spark plug leads off. Might pull the plugs out. See if we've got spark. Just need a 14mm socket for these. Very oily. This engine could be seized up too, so just pull these plugs out and we'll see if it winds over on the starter. And while we're doing that, we'll just see if we can get some spark from that spark plug as well. Sounds like it wants to wind over. No. I might just put a jump pack on this battery to give it a bit more power and see if we can get this engine to wind over. Otherwise it might be seized up. Okay, that sounds really good. Maybe you can see that, but it's got good spark as well, so that's a good sign. So we've got spark, the engine winds over, and I'll just see if this has built up any fuel pressure just from winding it. Not a great deal there. Don't know if that fuel pump is working. But now that we got spark and the engine winds over, we'll possibly have a go at seeing if it will fire. Might just check this other lead for spark as well, just to make sure it'll fire on both cylinders. Okay, that's good. Just put these spark plugs back in. Don't get your leads mixed up. Alright, because I don't know if that fuel pump's working or not. Well, it doesn't have an air filter in there, but it's meant to. Might just wind it over, see if it will fire. If it doesn't fire, might spray some starting fluid in there. If it fires on that, the fuel pump probably isn't working. So we'll look into that. Get this jump pack on so it cranks over good. Sort of half thought it was going to fire then. Might try some starting fluid. Okay, well that was good. We got some signs of life out of this thing. That running, it's running really rough. It's shooting flames out the exhaust and sort of misfiring and stuff, so it's probably got really old fuel in it as well. I haven't put any new fuel or anything in it. I just wanted to see if it would actually fire. So now, that's a good sign it actually runs. I might see if we can put some fresh fuel in it. The fuel pump must be working because it ran that for that long. So it is building up a little bit of pressure there each time. It obviously doesn't idle or anything. So yeah, what I might do now is just get it outside. I might rip all these plastics off and give it a good pressure clean in that, and we can have a better look at it. Hey guys, so this is another Polaris Sportsman 850. Same thing, it's sort of broken down and robbed parts off it, but we're going to try and get it going again. This one's been sitting for 3 years, I think, and it had a knock in the bottom end or something. So we just sort of swap some parts over and go through the same thing and see if we can at least get it to turn over. Let's get into it. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is just hook the battery up. See if we can get anything to light up. Okay, so we got the battery connected. Didn't have a key for this bike, so I just had to swap the whole ignition over from the other one. Right, we'll just turn that on. See what happens. Power steering's going. Radiator fan's going. Can't really read any of that dash. Turn that off for a sec. See if that built up any fuel pressure. So let's try it there. Oh yeah. This one seems to pump a lot more fuel out than the other one. That one actually flows fuel out really well. A lot better than the other one. So that's good. This is just old fuel that's been sitting in the bikes too, so. This one didn't have any leads on it, so I had to take it off the other one. Just pull these plugs out. Check to see if there's any engine oil in here before we wind it over. Gotta wind over. Got engine oil. See if this is going to wind over at all. You're getting good spark on this one. Try this one. Okay, so that one's got good spark too. This one's actually winding over easier than the other one. So I'll put these plugs back in. Just mark them up here, which one they go, 1 and 2. So. too. Because these have had old petrol in them, we'll just try some starting fluid. This one's actually got an air filter in it, which is good. We'll just see what happens to start with. Sort of sounded like it wanted to do something. I'll just put some fluid in there and what. I'll put the jump pack on it too, just to turn it over a bit quicker. Let's give it a good spray. Well, that's actually very surprising they both run. Hey guys, so this one ran okay. I've just checked the coolant. There's water in it. And the fan works and that, so I might just start it up, just give it a bit more of a run and just see if we can hear anything. And I jacked it back up because the back wheel started wanting to turn or whatever. I don't know if it's stuck in gear or what. I might just pull the screen off the other one and put it on this one, so I can see what's going on. I'll just plug this one in, and it should, if you turn it on, we should be able to see something. There we go. Looks like it's in reverse. So I might just try and, that shift is pretty quiet. I might just try and turn it back to get it into neutral or something. Well, that shift is pretty stuck, but we got it off the ground now, so we'll just try and start it again. But see on here, it's stuck in reverse. fire up with not too much effort, which is very surprising. They have been sitting for a long time. This one, the gear shifter is obviously seized up, so we're going to have to free that up. But just doing those simple checks, we know that the wiring's good, the ignition system's good, spark plug, leads, coil pack, stator. The fuel pump works because this one runs. This fuel pump actually pumps out a lot more than the other one, so we might have to have a look at that. But just getting them to fire is, at least we know they'll be worth fixing. We can put some more effort into them and get them back to a good running bike. So that's it for this episode. Stay tuned if you want to see these bikes getting put back together to their former glory and running again, and probably going out and catching balls again. But thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe and comment, and keep an eye out for the future episodes on these bikes.